one moment, alright. So, we're gonna introduce a new player. We do have a new player. So, welcome Skog to our game of old school Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Ekin. I'm the Dungeon Master here. The Dungeon Master for Dungeons and Dragons, pretty much like the narrator, the guide into the game, the rules keeper. So I'll be teaching you how to play and everything, and I'll be pretty much the ref, the game, or the Dungeon Master. So during the game you can call me Dungeon Master. Outside of the game you can call me Ekin, of course. During the game I'll be calling you your character, and outside of the game I'll call you, of course, your name, Skog.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll be teaching you how to play. We'll get you a character rolled up, and then we'll start playing pretty much. We'll get everyone else ready too. So the first part of our game is called prep. It's basically we just prepare to play. The second part of the game is actually playing the game, gameplay. And the last part is post game. So it's like going over rewards, maybe making purchases, maybe discussing the game feedback, figuring out what your character's doing in between adventures and such. That's
All right.
pretty much it. Yeah, spending your golden glory is the final part of the game. Actually, yeah. Uh, Getting your earnings. Okay, so the whole goal, of course, of D&D is to tell stories about adventuring characters campaigning for golden glory across a dangerous medieval land. So you're like a sellsword, a mercenary, an adventurer, right? You take risk to get rewards. You risk your life typically to get, of course, rewards worth your life. So the main source of winning, of course, is to survive and get golden glory. Golden glory equals, of course, experience, and of course, the freedom to do what you want, right? With money, you can kind of do what you want. You can buy houses, you can buy weapons, you can buy anything you want, right? So money is kind of the heart of the game.
Can I buy a cat?
You could buy a cat. Alright, so, but to do this, you have to work for it, right? You can be a farmer, you can make a few coppers a day, but most groups, they band together for adventures, expeditions, to go out on these great, marches into dangerous territories to hunt monsters down typically, or steal treasure from dragons and ruins and such. Alright, so, now you know what D&D is, I'm going to teach you how to play real quick. The game is actually very simple. There's only 3 steps to play D&D. The first step is the Dungeon Master will introduce to you the story as we know it so far. Describe to you what your character knows, sees. Basically describes a situation for you to think about, to imagine in your head. And once you know what's going on in the story, you get to take on the role of your character. And in your character's perspective, right, you can try anything you want. Of course, you want to win this game, and you're going to be with a group. So, most likely you will discuss with your fellow players on what you want to maybe do as a party. But in the end, no one else can tell you what your character does except you. You tell me what you want to do, and it happens. So no one can speak for you. So that's the heart of playing the game. If you're going to play the game, you should be able to choose your own action. So a lot of players like to try to take control over other characters, but I won't let it happen. If it does happen, of course, I'll do my best to give you a chance to actually play your own character. So that's kind of like the main fun part about the game, is that you're one of the characters in the story, but you're not just doing what people do. You can do whatever you want, pretty much. That's what's really fun about D&D. So if you want, yeah, of course, you can get a cat. You can take them on your expeditions, and all that. But during the game, it's like time to, of course, get the golden glory. But outside of the game, you can enjoy the spoils of war, right? Whether you want to take care of your cat, take your cat to the beach or whatever. So anyway, so now you know almost how to play. Once you've decided your own action, the last step is the Dungeon Master tells you what happens. That's it. There's only 3 steps. So once you know what happens, the story continues. Typically, of course, if there's risk involved, dice are rolled. And that's why dice are a major part of old school D&D or D&D in general. Dice are rolled to determine the probability of a situation, whether it's successful or not. So that's all there is to playing D&D.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Enough of that. Let's go on to getting you ready to play. So we're going to create your first character. Your first character in the game is kind of random. You don't exactly know who you're going to get, who you're going to be, but you get to decide who you will become. So, let's see. The first step is to roll up your character's ability scores. So we're going to see basically how strong you are, how smart you are, etc. So, send some dice out
Okay.
right here. Yeah. So you're going to go into the bots channel, and you're going to type a command that's going to basically roll up your abilities. You can use command /roll. Space 6, space 3d6. Okay, so use that command. I typed it out as a text format. Just basically type that out. When you're typing it, a bot should allow you to type into it or message it as you're typing. So that bot will actually roll the dice for you. It's the dice bot. So slash roll space 6 space 3d6.
Okay, 1 second. There we go.
Perfect. Alright. So those are your ability scores. From strength down to charisma. I'm gonna copy these down real quick on a notepad. You can do this
What's
too
the
if you
limit?
want.
Is like 12 the highest? Oh, sorry.
18 is the
Damn,
highest.
18 intelligence. That's an elf. That's a fucking elf roll. Holy shit. Amazing stuff.
Kind of crazy.
Alright, so you can see, let's see. The first score you rolled was your strength, so you have 12 strength. Second roll was 18, so that's 18 intelligence. You've got 8 wisdom. You've got 5 dexterity, 12 constitution, 6 charisma. Alright, and the next step is to choose a class. So there's 7 classes to choose from. This is your role in the party, your set of skills, your job. There are 4 human classes. This includes cleric, fighter, magic user, and thief. And there are 3 demi-human classes. This includes dwarf, elf, and halfling. So you're going to choose one of these classes. It's your role that you're playing. So naturally, if you choose cleric, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can you still be an elf and a magic user?
That's 2 different classes. But elves do use magic
Damn.
and they do fight. Elf is its own class.
I'll just do elf then.
Alright, yeah. Elves do use magic users. Let's see. They just progress a lot slower because they're basically dual class. They're fighter magic users. Let's see. Naturally, they won't be as good as either. So, but they'll be decent at both. Alright, the next step is to determine, or actually we'll get everyone else caught up. I'm assuming Alpha and Random, you guys want new characters?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll in the bots channel / roll space 6 3d6.
Okay.
That's a fighter. Amazing. Let me note this shit down. Huh? Acha kamune. Alright.
Wait, so how do you know, like, when you roll something and you know, like, immediately which one is which for the stats?
So the scores are rolled,
It's in order.
yeah, 3d6 down the line. So it's in the listed
Yeah.
order on the character sheet.
Oh, okay.
So if you're looking at my screen, you'll see that there's a listed order. Strength is first, and so on. Goes down to charisma.
7, 9, 7. At least there's no negative dex. I like that. 10, 12.
Alright, so to explain the abilities scores are a reflection of your character's capabilities as an adventurer. They kind of describe how capable are you at being an adventurer. Strength, of course, is how strong you are, your ability to fight, to lift weight, and such. Intelligence is how smart you are, your ability to know things, to understand things as things come, right? And to speak different languages and such. Language is a big barrier and very important to know, right? Wisdom is how sensible your character is, your ability to perceive and understand your environment, be aware, your ability to react, to be sensible, and to have a strong will, pretty much wisdom, right? So kind of similar to intelligence, but in the terms of sensibility, just natural instincts and such. Dexterity is like hand-eye coordination, reflexes, agility. Constitution's like your size, how tough you are, how healthy you are, um, your endurance. Charisma is uh, how social your character is, how good of a leader you are, how good you are leading men or instilling loyalty, how charming you are, how good looking you are as well. So that's basically a description of all the abilities. Any score that you see that's considered any score that you see as 3 to 8 is considered low. It means you're below average compared to the average adventurer or man. And 9 through 12 is average, and 13 through 18 is above average. So average is good,
My
naturally.
character is like not very socially intelligent and like kind of. Well, no.
So your
Medium
character is
socially
very smart. He's a little shy. He's quite tough, right? He's not as perceptive, right? He's kind of slow, or not as quick on his feet. He's decently strong, right? So,
Okay.
all right. Let's see. This one was, I think, alphas. No, wait, this one's randoms. And this one down here, I think, is alphas. All right.
Get a
Random, what
politician.
class did you pick?
Fighter.
And then alpha, what class?
What would you recommend with
Uh,
that stat block?
Probably magic user. Any class really
Okay.
except dwarf and halfling.
I'll go fighter.
Good to go. Alright, we're gonna roll hit points next. It's how hard characters can get hit before they're killed. Elves have 1 to 3 hit points, so we're gonna roll a d3 for the elf. So Skog in the bots channel, do slash roll space 1d3, 1 delta 3, 1d3.
Wait, hold on. So wait, it's slash.
Slash roll space
Roll.
1d3. Good job. Yeah, so you've got the hang of it now. You've got 1 hit point. Alright. Constitution bonus or penalty is 0, so no changes. 1 of 1. Alright, random. So this pretty much means that upon a hit, you'll be wounded or killed, just like most people in real life. If you get shot, right, you'd be lucky if you survive, right? Most people who get shot die.
That's good.
Alright.
So I'm cooked.
I mean, only if you get hit. Just don't get hit. Take cover, right?
Yeah. Never
So-
get hit, basically.
Just like in real life, you get hit. In real life, most people die upon hit,
Yeah.
right? So if someone swung a baseball bat at you, into your head, the chance of you dying, are, if they're trying to kill you at least, are pretty high, right? You'd be lucky to survive a swing, a baseball bat meant to kill you, right? So people swing to kill, not to miss, or to not injure you. So
You got a bunch of armor.
armor
That's
might help. Even then, though, you'll be very slow and people can
Oh.
easily take you down at that point. Possibly if they reach you, outnumber you. Okay, anyway,
Wait, fighters. Fighters.
random. Go ahead and roll 1d4, and
Yeah, I
then
did.
alpha
3 HP.
1d4 as
Oh,
well.
it's a 1d4? Oh shit, I
Yeah.
did a 1d3. Okay, my bad.
For
you
fighters,
guys pick
it's a
fighter.
1d4. Fighters
Okay.
and dwarfs. That's why Karm keeps talking about how he has 7 HP.
Oh, it was the same shit
Didn't
anyways.
fucking matter.
Damn.
Didn't fucking matter anyway.
Okay, so 3 and 1. Okay, so 3 for random,
Yeah, I got 3 HP.
and then 1 for alpha. -1. Okay. Alright, so the next step is your equipment, which is far more important than hit points. Go ahead and roll 3d6s. Your equipment basically determines your capabilities, right? The tools you have to use. So it's gonna be 3d6s, and then so Skog, you're gonna do slash roll space 3d6.
Hold on.
It's not good, is it? I don't think that's good.
Alright, we'll get random. He's got 80 coppers. And then looks like That's Alpha. Alpha's got 110.
Holy shit. Skog took all the good roll.
Yeah, you guys don't have any good rolls left. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you took all the good luck.
I mean, he's new. He needs it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright, so for items, you can copy it down if you want, but I'm going to be taking note as well. We're going to quick buy you some equipment. So your elf is going to start with a set of clothing. So clothes. Try to like shorthand everything we can. So you've got clothes. You've got a spell book. You've
Can I have a
got
broom that I fly on? That's
What's
like
that?
super cool. Can I have a broom that I fly on and cast spells with? I think that'd be pretty cool.
so you can't quite fly yet. Magic is very rare and powerful. In the future you might be able to, but you can still have a broom. You can't fly on it yet though.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Room of flying is in a.
let's
Well,
see.
it might be a thing in OSC, but not yet.
Alright, you want a
It's
broom
really
though?
fucking weird.
Yeah, give me a broom.
Alright, sure. It's gonna cost probably like 5 coppers. Or 3, we'll say 3.
There should be a broom. Fuck, where is it?
Alright,
I
cleaning
know
is
there's
important.
boosts of levitation
Um,
and shit.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, flying car.
We're gonna start with the light helmet, so you can have protection for your skull.
I
Let's
think
go
this
with.
is a bad idea. We should get a sword. I think a sword would be a better idea. To
You don't
start
want a
off
broom?
with. I mean, I do want a broom. Can I have a broom and a sword? Or is
Yeah,
that like not possible?
We're buying you equipment right now out of your 140 coppers. So,
Okay, I'll have a sword that's like fiery and it
Alright.
has like I don't know.
a short sword, it's 5 silver, so 50 coppers. We can afford that. Let's see.
Okay, that works.
It's good for close combat. Alright, so we've made a few purchases already. This was about 3. This was about 5, so it's 80. So that's 60 minus 3 is 57 coppers left. Alright, we need to get you some supplies. Oh, we should also get you a missile weapon if you want to be able to hunt a monster down. You need to have missile capability. Missile weapons just mean like range weapons. So, throwing or shooting weapons. With 57 coppers, we're gonna either start you with a sling, short bow, crossbow, or longbow. What's your pick? Or
What
fire
were the
lance.
options again?
So you've got the option of sling, short bow, longbow, crossbow, or fire lance.
Fire lance.
Okay.
Gun.
We'll need to get you some
Course
bullets.
of action, gun.
Yeah.
Let's see. So fire lance is 50, and then 1 silver worth of bullets to think about 5 bullets. So we'll only spend about. So we'll get like 3 bullets then for 6 copper. Or yeah, 6 coppers. So bullets.
So I kill people with my gun and I shoot them with like, yeah, not gun, but like the thingy. You know what I'm talking about?
It's
Yeah,
a
the lamps.
half gun.
Alright, you've got 1 copper
Yeah.
left, which we'll use for a pouch. Or actually, we'll just let you hold on to it. No, we'll use it up. You want a pouch or do you want a roll of bandages?
What's the difference? I'm so confused.
So a pouch helps you carry small equipment on your belt. And bandages, of course, you can wrap wounds with. So if you're about to die, or someone's about to die, you can try to stop the bleeding.
Bandages.
Okay. That's mostly if someone suffers a wound rather than death. Death is around every corner. There's typically a 50% chance at least for most characters to die. Upon hit, of course. Dropping the 0 hit points. Let's see, random. Let's start with your equipment. So I've got 80 coppers. That's all caps is.
I've got a request.
What's your request?
Is it possible to focus on like the caveman build? Shield and sling, basically. That's what I'm trying to hit for first.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Fucking dumb fucking build. This is the only reason I do this is because of the HP.
Alright, so yeah, slings are pretty good in close combat, but when you're out in the open battlefield, like in the wilderness, there's not a lot of cover, especially in the plains. Then slings are not going to be as good as perhaps short bows or long bows or crossbows. Let's see.
But you get a shield if you have.
That's
You
true.
can use a
Shields can help.
shield yeah, shields are good for like protecting. If you what good is a longbow if you get shot in the face anyway, right?
Yeah. Alright, so we've got all that. Let's see. So do close.
Let me
This
know what
was price was about 1. I think this was 1. Double check something real quick. Weapons. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we've only spent 4 silvers so far. So we've got 40 coppers left. Let's get you a melee weapon. You want a spear?
spear? Sure.
Or you want armor?
Maybe armor might be better. Armor might be better for now.
Okay, we'll get you a light helmet.
Right. Yeah, what I'm trying to achieve, basically, armor might be better.
And then you've got 5 coppers left. Oh shoot. Typed in the wrong section. So 40 coppers minus the 25. So that's 15. Yeah.
Can I still get a spear?
No, you've got 15 coppers.
Oh, okay. A bag maybe?
Yeah, a bag, some supplies.
Yeah, maybe some food, because we're gonna start at Zintenki.
Okay.
I wanna
You'll be
go
the
to
food guy.
KFC. Okay.
30 pounds of food.
Yeah.
Should be on your money. Alright, let's do Alpha with the 110 coppers, fighter. You have any preferences on your starting items?
No.
I'm gonna start with some clothes, a light helmet. We'll do a longbow. Actually, no, we'll do a short bow. 20 arrows. So that's already 8 of your silvers spent. We're down to 3. No, wait. This was 2. Yeah, 6. Only 6. We're down to 50. We'll get you some more armor. We'll do a gambeson. Let's see what else. We'll do a bag. We'll need some supplies. Okay, we just spent 30 just now. We're at 20. We'll also do tinderbox. Let's go with bandage. And we'll do a 10-foot pole. We'll do 5 torches. Okay, we got 10 coppers left. We'll do a tool. Actually, yeah, we'll do probably like a 25-foot rope. And we'll do a small hammer. We'll do, yeah, so small hammer's 3 copper, so we'll do 2 iron spikes then.
How many?
2. Alright, that should be everything. Okay, we're down to the last step. Actually, we gotta do one more thing for the elf. We get your spells. So, Skog, you're gonna get spells now. You're either gonna start with one spell of your choice, or two random spells, or two Dungeon Master pick spells. And your options are, or the spell options, I'll post them real quick. One moment. Let's see.
Right, what channel? Or you gonna stream them?
I'll probably stream it. Let's see.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Does it have it in here? Nope.
It's getting pretty late, but
Hanging in there?
yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Okay, awesome. Oh, here they are.
Yeah,
So this is
same.
your
I'm
options
trying
right
to do
here.
the same.
12 different first level spells to pick from. Yeah, zoom this in. Okay, there we go. So you can pick one, or you can get two random or two Dungeon Master picked.
I pick one. Okay. Magic Abyssal.
Alright, pretty good choice. This is really good because once you cast it, it floats with you for a bit, and if you do tend to throw it, it automatically hits if you can see your target, of course, and it happens immediately. It's instant. Other than this, another good part about it is that it's magical. This means certain monsters that can only be harmed by magic, this weapon will actually work. So, magic missile.
Yeah.
Let's give this to you. Spellbook. Alright, good. Okay, let's just make everything look uniform. One moment. Alright, so we're down to the last step. You guys are gonna pick a character name now. So you can either have an old school name, which is randomly generated, or you can, of course, pick your own name. So it's your choice.
I don't know. I'm not good with names. I am not good with names at all. But I don't want like. Is there like an option list to choose from?
Not really an option list, but the old school name generator usually makes some pretty cool names. They're old school style names.
I'll use that.
Okay, we'll see what you get. It's pretty random. Alright.
If I get a bad name, I'm just gonna press the button to pick a different one.
I suppose you could. Let's let the dice decide then. Let me open up the chart. Let's see, it should be in screenshots. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't let me open in the browser. Let's see. Okay, whatever. Maybe it will if I go to the Discord actually. Let's try that. Yeah, probably will let me open in browser. There we go. It's kind of blurry though. But this is the chart right here. Can I move it? Let's see.
The chart is a bit blurry on my end. I can try to see if I can read some of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be random gen. So. Alright.
Okay.
Anyway, you're basically gonna roll some dice in the bot channel. First, you're gonna roll a percentile. So roll 1d100.
So slash roll
Space 1d100.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Exactly what you were thinking. Alright, 11. Okay, so go ahead and roll a give me 2 percentile rolls and 2d6. So roll first, start with right space or slash roll space 2d100. So that's the first roll you're gonna make with the next one. So
And then
2d100s.
2d6.
Yeah, and then after
Oh.
that do slash roll space 2d6. So 2 separate rolls. Alright, good. So we got 64 and 15. Give me 2d6. 5 and 2. Okay, so we're gonna use this chart to inspire your character name naturally. So it looks like we've got a 5 and 64. So let's go with Sun. Okay, so we got Sun so far, and then the next part of her name is 15, number 2. 15, number 2. Alright, so your name could be either like Sunbis or Bazin, or it could be Sebis. Right, so you can mix and match. So, but those are your syllables. You got Bess, you got Sun. So it could be, yeah, any of those.
Sebis? Yeah.
Sebis, you like that one?
Yeah.
Sunbis, Sunbis, Sebis. Okay,
Or like
we'll do
Sunbis better.
Sebis. Sunbis?
Or yeah, Sunbis.
Okay, yeah, that's what it rolled anyway. So, all right, we'll go with that. So you're Sunbis, the Sunbez, the elf, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Someone else joined. Hello.
How's the mom?
Don't know who that is, but they can spectate if they want.
He's a nice guy. He likes cats. He likes broccoli.
Okay. Random, what name would you like?
Alfred II. Remember Alfred from Gallus' Retainer?
I don't remember him, sadly.
Well, Alfred II.
Alright. If you want him to be the heir of Alfred the First, we can discuss that outside of the game and get him his inheritance.
I don't think I have his sheet anymore.
Okay.
It's been,
Me
it's
neither.
been a
I've
month.
archived all the older ones. So.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright. Let's see. Alpha.
The name's gonna be Christopher.
How do you want to spell it?
CHRISTOPHER.
Okay. Alright, so now you guys are done creating your characters and you're ready to play. So let's get to the game. So now we're done with our first part of the game, which is prep. So now we're gonna actually start the adventure. Let's see. See this properly? Alright, good. Let's grab some tokens and get this adventure on the. Let's get this adventure on. Here we go, some tokens. Alright, good enough. We'll call this. Oh, we have to get the other characters ready too, I forgot. So we'll bring Dren back, and we'll bring Livius II as well. Let me add their sheets to the roster.
Wait, so you have. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you have a question?
So you have like a whole story planned out in your head, and we just kind of play along with it.
No, I don't. So how it goes is,
Oh.
although I'm the narrator, the story is yours, right? So there's a world that I know of, right? That's typically mostly randomly generated as we go. But you guys are the characters in the story, right? We're telling your story of how you guys wanted to live your life to get golden glory, right? So it's a story of how you chose to get golden glory, and eventually, of course, enjoyed it. But the whole idea is just to tell a story and to experience the world of Dungeons and Dragons how you want to, however you want to experience, of course. Now, if you want to get better, if you want to live a story worth remembering, there's only one way to do that, typically, and that means you have to get money, you have to get fame, right? The only way people are going to remember you is if you had a lot of money and if you had a lot of fame, right? So if you don't, people are not going to remember your story. So, but we tell stories about how your characters, of course, go to war, you know, all the dangerous monsters that they fought, all the dangerous challenges that they overcame, all the dangerous places that they visited, right? That's a story worth telling and remembering. Versus, of course, you can of course do whatever. If you want to spend time in town, petting your cat, farming the land, you can do that. But no one's gonna really remember that. So that happens all the time.
Can I bite people?
You can bite people.
Like chomp on their hand? Yeah, bite people. Yeah.
You could try, right? If you hurt someone, you might get arrested, naturally. In the end,
Wait, you get arrested?
I mean, if you hurt them, naturally, there are laws, right, in this world as well. That's how people survive or have order. If there weren't, then most people would be dead, right? So you wouldn't have
That's
even a
true.
chance to even be born. So if no one protected your rights as a child, so and as a baby and as you grew. Let's see. All right. So the world is very much similar to how our world was during medieval times, but in a way is it's a bit different as well because magic is real in this world. Monsters are real, so they have a different way of life. Most societies, majority of them are actually built underground, or at least in the old days, because you know, living underground is harder for monsters to attack you if they can't see you, right? They'll have to dig their way to you, and defenses are greater. Of course, it's not as enjoyable. Life is not as enjoyable under the surface, right? But you will survive at least. That's why the game has dungeons. These dungeons are lost ruins or lost civilizations, right? So, dungeons, ruins, castle ruins. Okay. Anyway, let's get these old characters back in. Yeah, Dren. Does Dren have anyone else he wishes to invite on this expedition alpha? Does he have any other retainers?
Like
Alpha.
invite more people?
If he had other NPC retainers, he can invite them back.
Okay.
Yeah. If he doesn't, then doesn't matter. Alright, Random, what about you? Do you need to invite anyone?
There's no one. There's the elf guy, but he's pissed at me, so.
I mean, there's Granith.
Yeah. Can I?
He's
I
not an
guess you
elf.
could. He is.
No, he's not.
Can
He's a
I
magic
roll an
user.
elf? What?
It says magic user.
Oh. Well. Granite the mage. Strength and intelligence. No, I think I picked elf for him. Heavy gambeson, short bow arrows, yeah. I picked elf.
Did you really? What does it say magic user then?
Can I pull up the Twitch stream?
I don't think we have
Because
time for that.
It's there, it's right.
Did you post his character sheet?
No.
It
I mean,
says
the
magic
entire
user.
point was. Yeah, that's what I'm confused about too. Give me a minute. Livy's the second. Oh wait. Nah. I don't have it. I don't have it with me right now. Alright, you know what? Magic user it is.
Yeah, he doesn't
It
really
is
have
what it
good
is.
scores for an elf anyway. Elves need high strength and
Yeah.
intelligence.
Makes sense. Acha. So I'ma just try to roll. Can I invite him? Let's see.
Did he make profit in the last adventure?
Uh, I dropped out. Fucking.
Oh
There
yeah,
was nothing
he
going
quit.
on. Yeah.
Okay, so you go find him again. There's a -1 penalty since you invited him and of course deserted. So
I didn't desert. I just dropped out because there was nothing happening.
isn't that the same thing?
Not really. I stopped going out with the party when I realized that there's nothing happening and we were still safe. I didn't just run away from the party.
Alright, well, he wasn't paid at least, so it's a -1 penalty.
Yeah. Sure.
What's your charisma?
I think it's like 14 or some shit.
Alright.
Yeah,
What's
14.
your, what do you say to invite him? Let's say you meet with this Granith, right? You talk to Granith.
Hey, Granite, how's it going? I know last session we didn't really do anything, but today I'm determined. There's no distractions. We have a new friend. We have a new friend, and so I say we can march towards Gagefsi.
Okay. Let's see what Granith has to say about that. Alright. He is against it. He tells you respectfully, no thank you. I've moved on. I found a different job in the meantime. So, you lose Granith as retainer.
Alright. Whatever. I don't
He has left your services.
So,
Doesn't mean you can't
okay, so-
recruit him again, though. You can try again next week. He hasn't permanently left you or anything. There's no hate or anything. He just didn't want to come this week.
alright, did I make any money from my job? You said I'm a thatcher. You put it down as a thatcher.
This is the job you do to sustain yourself in between adventures. That's how you get food in your mouth when you're not playing.
Okay, sure. So, well, there's nothing much to do. Is there anyone else with me in Serdenki? Other than my retainer?
What?
Like,
Is there anything?
Is any players starting with me? That's what I'm asking.
Any other players starting with you?
Yeah.
There's Random and
Dren-
Skog.
There's Dren that's in Gergefsi. Livius
Or,
is in
yeah,
Serdenki.
Alpha. So you guys are in
Yeah.
different settlements?
Yeah, pretty much. Alpha left for Gergefsi last session.
Let's see. Just say it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours are tanky. Okay. So if you want to play as this one, if you want to play with this one, we're gonna have to speed roll a travel for Livius to get to Gagefsi, or for Alpha to get to Gagefsi, or Zertanki. So where do we want to start? Since we have two start.
Let's say Gergefsi. I don't want to deal with Serdenki.
Let's see you survive the trip there.
Alright.
Okay, so
Can you add a cat to your
Yeah.
companion, or do you have to buy a cat later?
what was that, Skog?
Do you have to buy a cat as your companion, or do you have to buy one later?
Yeah, you can buy one later.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So you need to travel to Gagefsi. Alright, it's pretty far. It's 2 days of
By the
travel.
way, could you please take the notes on the other side of the screen, because I can't see the dice rolls.
Oh shit.
The note.
Okay.
Yeah, the notes are blocking the dice. Can't really see much. There you go. Perfect.
Alright, so for this travel, did you want to buy supplies? And did you want to travel with your new retainer? Or did you want to
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
Sunbis, or not Sunbis? Did you want to meet Christopher? No, not Christopher. Where's your Alfred? Did you want to meet Alfred in Gagefsi, or did you want to travel with him from Stenki?
Is it? Honestly, he has the food, so I'm gonna go with him to Gergefsi.
Okay, that saves you some money.
Yeah,
Let's see if you guys made it there.
yeah, please.
So, monsters, animals, medium footman rate, and then dragons in the mountain. Alright. Day 1 safe so far. Evening hours. Monsters. Animals.
Animals. Yeah.
Animals passed. You ignore. Dragon.
Okay.
None.
There's 2
Okay.
dragon rolls.
You're in the mountains when you encamped.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright. Next day. Out of the mountains. Forest. Monsters. Animals. And bandits. Alright. We encountered bandits. Let's see if we were surprised. We were not surprised. Let's see if they were surprised. They were not. So we heard them. No, we saw tracks. Movement in the area. Did you ignore them?
Yeah, ignore.
Okay. Reaction. They are neutral. Alright. You pass through the area safely. Okay, you got to Gagefsi. You expended the food. It was a 2-day trip, so you lost 12 pounds of food.
Yeah. Okay, 18 pounds of food left. Now what, boys?
Alright, you made it to Gagefsi. Okay, so let me set the scene. Let me move these tokens. This here will represent. Let's get all our sheets. This is Sunbis, our fighter. Skog of House Skog, so Sunbis, Skog.
Yeah. So I'm the fighter of the group, and like,
Yep,
Okay.
best at fighting in the group. Oh no, you're the elf.
Okay.
Never mind, you're not the fighter. So you can fight decent
So-
and you can use magic decently well. Okay, this will represent Alfred.
so my like support or
So your main role is to fight and use magic. Your spell for combat, if you know, you only have one spell though. You can cast it once per day, so use it wisely. Let's see,
dang.
but you get to choose when you want to use it. Okay, let's grab some tokens for the other characters. Okay, we have two other characters, the retainers, the servants to their masters. This is, of course, oh no, these are the masters actually. Livius and let's see, Christopher. Alright, that should be everyone. Okay. Let me move these. That off the board. Okay, so we're at Gagefsi. So let me set the scene. So right now, it is late March of year 16 in our campaign for Golden Glory. Our guard here continues to campaign across the scorched swamplands, also known as Scorchmoor, for Golden Glory. They find themselves in a medieval village called Gagefsi. This is a village that has survived in a sort of plains terrain, so grassland with low hills, light vegetation, light forest. It's one of the only good lands out here, or good, one of the only livable regions out here in Scorchmoor. North of here are rugged mountains, swampy terrains, a jungle pretty much. South of here, the same thing. Not as many mountains, but you know, it's a great marsh. It's the actual Scorchmoor, so the great swamps to the south for miles and miles and miles long. To the west of here is the frontier. So further west are still somewhat decent land. However, it gets worse the further west naturally. To the east of here is the first kind of settlement in Scorchmoor, established about a decade ago. So the first settlers, that is of course the town of Bromolo, the kind of the safest land to live, right? So Bromolo is the most fortified, most secure settlement in Scorchmoor, at least for humans. Gagefsi seconds it. So this is a peacetime land. If you want adventure, you're gonna have to march outward, naturally, away from this peacetime land. So you're in the peaceful village of Gagefsi. Now what brings your band of adventurers here this week is of course adventure. I'm going to provide you with an opportunity. If you want to take the hook, you can. If you don't, it's up to you how you're going to tell your story. But you guys, the idea is, the five of you met a few days ago, and you speculated the idea of maybe setting out for another adventure, another foray into maybe the wilderness to get your golden glory. Maybe hunt a monster down, maybe steal some treasure, visit some lost ruins. In the end, it's up to you, right? So these 5 characters, right? We got Sunbiz, the Elven, Duran the Veteran, Livius the Second, Christopher the Veteran, and Alfred the Second, also a veteran, and Livius, of course, a thief. So these 5 men have talked, have banded together as a team, and tonight they share a base camp, right? They talk over fire, over dinner. They decide, or they're discussing perhaps, what they will actually do for their adventure. Today is the day you guys actually all got together to set out, right? Tomorrow morning you're probably going to leave, but tonight you're going to finalize your plans. But before this, I'm going to set you off with, of course, the usual maybe adventure hook so that you guys have an idea of what you might try this week. You've heard that over the past few weeks, there's been danger spotted in the peaceful lands of Gagefsi. Particularly, um, the villagers talk about the undead in the mountains getting ever closer. That they have maybe breached the defenses that Gagefsi provides its villagers, right? They have breached the defenses. The one in charge of these defenses is actually the Church of Gagefsi, the Holy Church of Gagefsi. Sends holy men out there to keep this undead horde away. Naturally, they pray for their lost souls. They help keep the land pure and clean and safe from evil spirits. But villagers are, at least villagers that live on the outskirts of Gagefsi, so hamlets north of Gagefsi, talk about seeing things, especially in their croplands at night, that the undead might be among us, right? They might have reached our front lines, right, and have pushed into the outskirts of Gagefsi. Farmers are claiming that they're starting to lose cattle, they're starting to lose sleep at night due to this horror, and they have hoped that someone might do something about this. Now, of course, you can't do much about it as one small band of adventurers, but what's brought your attention is a potential ruin that's been discovered. So, one of these villagers on the outskirts of Gagefsi followed these tracks that he believes belong to one of those evil spirits, and led him into the woods to this ancient burial mound. If you're interested, you can visit it. They've only managed to scratch the surface of the mound. The villagers, they kind of, it's common rumor that you heard in the tavern being shared by the farmers who came to visit, talking about this place. The farmers have already begun to maybe explore it, at least the entrance. They've managed to maybe open the door, but they talk of unspeakable horror within. They found that the door was not exactly locked or anything, that it was only closed, but things might have been entering and leaving right at night from it. So they did explore it. They did not get very far before they actually were too scared to move any further when they claimed that they saw something down there, right? Something undead perhaps. So if you're interested, you can travel north in search of that. You can talk to the farmers for more information. But otherwise, tonight you must decide. How far north? Well, it's on the outskirts, so maybe a few miles away.
Oh, it's
Ancient
not
burial
that
mound.
far then.
Yeah, it's a local adventure.
Oh, interesting. But we don't have clerics.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
you have fighting men,
That's the big-
thieves, and an elf.
Yeah.
So
You
there's
can't think, I
thieves
guess.
after, but these farmers basically, and these thieves are like stealing their crop and stuff.
These perhaps thieves, these undead. Some claim that crops are dying, being stolen, right? Some of these rumors might just be false, or hypocrisy, or just false rumors. Some of them might be true. Some farmers talk about how they saw things. That might sound true, right? People do see things quite often. Whether undead are stealing crops, it's kind of hard to tell, because why would undead need crops, right? So some rumors might be true, some might be false. You can ask around for more rumors, of course, but tonight you guys are settled at your base camp, just sitting around a fire. Is there anything you guys wish to discuss before the night passes?
Will we get money if we kill these things and solve the issue with the farmers? Like,
Yes.
Most likely.
Yes. What's the deal with the farmers again?
The farmers?
Yeah. What's killing the farmers? The
No one
undead?
has killed any farmers. No farmer has died. Are
I
you
think the
listening?
crops is what they're after.
Oh, so the undead are.
So simply put, farmers fear that the undead are now in the peacetime lands, at least north of the peacetime lands.
Okay.
They haven't really. There's not much to really do about it at the moment. Your party is so small. Basically, the hook is you're not being paid to explore anything. It's just an opportunity to explore something dangerous, right? Whether you find something good or not there, right? It's up to you, but no one's paying you to visit it or anything like that. You haven't been hired by anyone. You're a bunch of nobodies at the moment, right? You haven't really built any reputation. No one really has any reason to hire you except that you have weapons and armor, right? Maybe you can fight. Maybe you guys can provide military service or something, right? But at the moment, there's just rumors of you know, a ruin nearby that you can visit, a burial mound that's been uncovered by farmers.
I mean, we could talk to the church about it. Maybe if they're sending out clerics, we could offer them offer to guard them. So that way we hit both birds with one stone. We get to explore and we get the clerics if they're up for it.
You want to
I
offer
like
your
the
services
idea.
to the temple?
Basically, if the temple is sending out clerics to deal with the undead, we can be the hired muscle for them, or we can just offer them in exchange for like whatever treasure we find in there.
Alright, so Livius has an idea. We can visit the temple and offer services to it. Does Dren have an idea, or does Sunbis have any idea of how you guys want to win Golden Glory this week?
I think we should like. Okay, I don't know anything, but like I think we should really try to like ask the farmers if we can, and maybe stay overnight and see if they like come out and do our thing.
We need
Show who's
clerics
boss.
regardless. If there's undead, we need clerics just to be safe. Like at least one guy. But if there's a horde, then we need like at least 5 of them. That's the issue. So
So we can't camp out because it'll literally cause our party to die.
yeah, pretty much. So if the thing with the skeletons is that they don't make any noise. So if they're approaching you at night, you will never see them. You will never see them coming. They'll just kill you in your sleep. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you
that's
might
the
see them,
bad-
but you won't hear them, right? So you
Yeah,
won't hear them
exactly.
approach, but you'll see them
If
when
there's
they're.
like light, you'll see them, but you'll never hear them coming. So at that point, it's like if you're at the middle of the night in a medieval setting, you might as well just not see them at this point, you know. So anyways, Alpha, are you awake still?
Yes, I
think he
am.
has- Okay, good. What do you think?
Um, I think we do something that we can handle, because I don't want to bite off more than we can chew, and then we all die.
I think we should honestly, I think we should follow Livius's idea first with the church thing, and then if we get more information, we should make a decision after that. But for now, let's choose the church thing because that's the safest option.
Alright, so we've got some ideas. Sunbis says we should visit the temple tomorrow morning. Livius is, of course, that's his idea. Dren, do you have any idea of what you want to do?
No, we can visit the temple in the morning.
Alright, you're on board with Livius's plan. So Livius makes a plan, you guys agree to it. So, currently, it's still night. The characters are still camping around the fire. Having dinner, right? Dinner isn't much, you're quite poor, and you eat the food that the village provides for free to its poorer folk. There's a mess hall line, which you can get free food. Basically, it's just porridge for any kind of villager here. So you get this like porridge, just watered grain, hot watered grain, right? Or grits or something simple. So there's something simple. Fills your bellies. You just grab yourself some. You brought your bowls over, of course, or maybe not it's not your bowl, probably it's theirs, but you'll bring it back in the morning. So if you don't get to eat again. So it's your bowl that you borrow, right? And bring it back, and they'll fill it up again. So let's see, they issue you a bowl to eat with, and you can eat wherever you want, but bring the bowl back if you want more food. Right, so dinner's almost done. Do you guys just want to finish your dinner and go to bed, or do you have anything else you want to do here in the village of Gagefsi? The village provides many different options, of course. There's a tavern, there's the market, which is mostly closed right now, but the bazaar might be open. So there's businesses, of course, there's entertainment. I don't want to go through everything, but you can imagine there's anything you can imagine a medieval village would provide. During the night, of course, lots of people might visit the tavern, or there's other places, inns as well. Up to you though. If there's nothing else you guys wish to do at the village, you guys can get your rest and start your adventure tomorrow morning.
I mean,
I
can
think with the rest. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Can I just like really quick just go into the tavern and just see like some bounties if there is any? Is that gonna take too much time or?
Well, it's depending on
Can I just-
how long you want to spend looking for bounties, I suppose,
Alright,
right?
never mind then. I'ma just rest. We'll go with the plan. Go with the initial plan.
Alright, so Alfred says, let's pass this time. Let's get to bed. Or Olivia says that. Let's fix Skug's name. Get him his character name on there.
I think we should go to bed in real life because it's like 2:30 in the morning, for me at least. But I would like to continue this though later, if it's possible.
Okay. So, somebody's ready to drop out of the adventure. It's like a MMO, so if you drop out, I suppose you can come back another time. We haven't really departed, so you're not deserting. So, we haven't really
Okay.
started the adventure. But thanks for trying with us, and there'll definitely be other times to play, so have a good night.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you,
You
Skug.
too.
Yeah. You guys want to continue, or you guys want to end it?
How are we looking? Because I know it's hella late for two of us.
It's a failed adventure if you guys quit.
I mean, I'm down to continue. I can do
Alright.
other shit. I don't have. It's not late for me. It's like 3 p.m. So it's like midday. If you wanna quit, then I got maybe other plans that I could follow through.
Mm,
If you quit now, also your retainers are not gonna look good for your retainers. They won't want to be hired again. My employer just quits on the first day.
nah, yeah. I'll continue. I'll soldier through.
All right. I mean, yeah. What was the point of, setting out if you weren't gonna set out? So, but the choice is yours, right? If you're ready to get some sleep, just say so. But your character's
Nah,
just resting.
I'll
right now.
soldier through. I'll soldier through.
I mean, like in
Fucking-
character, right? Do you want to go to
Oh,
bed? Or?
yeah. I'll go to bed and get ready for the following day.
All right. Joanna's going to bed. Livius, what's your action?
Sleep.
Christopher and Alfred do the same. The night passes uneventfully, and in the morning of the next day, around 0600, your band of adventurers, your small party of adventurers, wake up and have breakfast. You visit the mess ground, of course, here in Gagefsi. There's a line of poor folk trying to get their serving. You get yours. It's free. Porridge, grits, whatever you want to call it. Watered grains. Or flour, yeah.
Shit food.
Fills you up at least, but it's not very tasty or nutritious.
Yeah.
Alright,
You know what? Dren.
Yeah.
You wanna do some investigation work instead of like going out to fucking undead hordes.
Yeah, we could do that, because
Yeah.
if we try to do undead, we're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucked without a cleric. So I wanna let's say we're gonna go into the tavern after we're done eating, and we're gonna look for bounties like missing person bounty or like oh we can't find my husband fucking cheating on me or whatever.
Yeah.
okay, sure. here in Gogefsi, you visit the Roasted Pig Tavern. You enter, it smells of pork and apple cider.
Yeah. Smelled
Alright.
apple cider recently. It's not good.
It's about 0700 hours. It's quite early still. And there are villagers, and there are travelers, and there are soldiers here having breakfast this morning.
Yeah. Is there a bounty board somewhere?
I suppose there is.
There should be one. I wanna.
It's not really a board, but just not far from the entrance, in a storeroom where people can store their belongings upon entering, particularly if they want to store their weapons. Weapons are allowed in the roasted pig, as long as they are, you can conceal carry or you can openly carry. It's just if there's any trouble, the guards will take care of it swiftly, right? There are some heavily armed guards here with crossbows.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I just have everything sheathed. I don't even have weapons other than the fucking longbow. It's not like I can just pull it out in the middle of a room.
Alright,
Yeah, if they need me unarmed, I can unarm myself.
you're welcome to leave your gear at one of the storerooms. There's a keeper here. It's a young man, maybe 15 years. He takes your equipment, your weapons particularly, stores them in a box, locks it, and gives you, of course, a ticket, a receipt. So it's free. It's just a little paper with a number on it indicating your locker, and you turn this in, they'll unlock it for you and give you your weapons back. Here you are. The boy walks away back to the storeroom's door, closes it, of course, and takes a seat. But you guys have just entered. There's a bar, of course. Anything you can really imagine in a decently well-established tavern. So you see, of course, there are tables, plenty of them. There's the fireplace. There's a game room. There's a bathhouse. There's a washroom.
Wait, game room?
Yeah, a game room with like
What?
medieval games, board games, right? Darts and such.
Or, can we bet on these? I should have like some copper, no? Like 5 copper or some shit.
You wanna go gamble?
Yeah. You know what? Let's have fun. Because I
Huh?
feel like if you take like a major life-threatening risk with Alpha fucking half asleep, we're gonna die anyway.
Oh, I'm up now, bro. I fucking got up and I'm walking around.
Alright, so you guys are at the
Go drink
tavern.
some water.
You wanna go to the game room?
What do
So you
what do
change your
say,
mind,
Dren?
Livius?
Do you wanna
Or
bet- You know what? Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Let's go to the. Yeah, you want to gamble?
Hold
We
on.
can go to the game room.
Dren, do you want to gamble or do you want to find bounties?
I mean, we could probably find a bounty.
Alright, we'll find the bounty then.
so Livius, you'll lead your group throughout the tavern and look in search of any flyers, any posters, any kind of wanted boards or signs of work. I suppose there is, near the entrance, right? A few pages hanging from the board. What's your character's intelligence?
I believe it's 10.
Okay, so you can read or write the common tongue, which is Gogefsi's common tongue, at least. Is this where you're from, Gogefsi? Alright, well, you can read the common tongue of
I don't-
Scorchmore, so you should be able to read
Yeah,
and write
pretty much.
this language. About half of them are written
Yeah,
in the
it's-
common
it's
tongue.
cute.
The other half are foreign tongues.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, Dren, I don't know if you can read and write too. Let's see, he can't.
Ren can't, but
He has basic
Christopher can.
knowledge, but sure. You guys look at these flyers. Livius, you see a few of them that you can read. Looks like there's a poster showing, or advertising, of course, the guard, the Gogefsi guard. enlist today, right? Join the guard, defend your home. There's another one, right? For the crusade to the north, fight the holy battle, right? Or a servant of God, right? Be a soldier of God, and march with the
Yeah.
temple of God to um, the terrible mountains north of here, right? The swampy mountains. There's another one. Of course, it says caravan. It's caravan work. Join the Gilgefsi caravan as a caravan guard or handler, or you can join as a caravan guard, handler, and there's one more. It's just oh yeah, uh, basically, oh yeah, it's they've got follower roles as well, so not just hauling or handlers, but like other work if you can provide it, such as well, it doesn't really state other work, but it just says other, right? So work for guards, handlers, and others, right? So they got plenty of work for anyone who wants to join the caravans for Gagifsi. We'll see. So those are the three main ones you see. There's some smaller ones. So those are the big ones. Here's some smaller ones. You see a flyer posting notice for the Robber Knight, who is, let's see, what Robber Knights have we got in the area? Look at my notes. Right, so there's Ozen, the Robber Knight, or Ozen, if you're interested in hunting him down, and his band of brigands, right? So, very dangerous man. His head has got a high price on it. It's a price of, at the moment it says 150, or, yeah, 150 silvers for his head.
That's 1.5. That's 15 gold.
15 gold for his head. Right, so pretty high price for his
But
head.
he's gotta be very, really, like, fucking threatening, right?
He's a brigand leader, right?
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's a full fucking army then.
So his head's got a bounty on it.
Damn.
If you're interested, you can hunt him down. Naturally, they're gonna put only notices on the most dangerous criminals, right, or murderers in the area.
Yeah, makes sense.
Another bounty
Is
that's
there-
been offered for a chaotic or, criminal warlock, right, using a cult leader in the area. So lives in the swamps to the south, but of course they're the cannibal cult, or a man-eating cult that's been capturing people and of course apparently eating them, right? So we got this Robber Knight who lives, who's in charge of all the kind of crime happening between Gagefsi and Sertenki, right, on the route. So all these bandits and brigands seem to be working for him, but his head has a high price in particular. People want him dead. Kind of think of him as Robin Hood, but bad,
Yeah.
right? Just
Oh.
bad, not even good. So murder or stealing and murdering
Yeah.
from the rich and the poor.
He's a
So,
shit. He's just a shitty guy.
so Ozen,
Yeah.
Ozen the swordmaster, their lower fighter. If you want to try to take him on, and his band of brigands. Okay,
Is there any details, like how many people there are and like,
no, they just want his head though.
eh,
So,
fucking hell, that's not good enough.
all right. So naturally, these bounties are gonna be the High Roller bounty is gonna be that one. Those two are the High Roller bounties. Actually, there's two. I guess there could be one kind of smaller bounty, which has been placed on a secondary bandit leader, right? One of the second in command under brigand leader Ozen. So if you want to go for the bandit leader, who's typically in charge of the route between Bromolo and Gagefsi, right? So a
There
more
you
dangerous route, but he's in charge of that one. His head also has a decent price for 50,
How much is
uh,
that? Yeah, 50 cents.
50 silvers. Yeah, so a third as much for his head.
Interesting.
He is
I mean, Dren.
yeah, apparently very good with the bow. So if you want to go up against a bowmaster, try to take him out.
Damn.
Bow versus bow.
Bow versus bows.
He leads a
Yeah.
band of course, bowmen as well, and they're pretty well coordinated. So
Yeah, so
they're able to
we're
hunt
pretty.
down, of course, soldiers from Brimolo and anyone pretty much. Cause a lot of ruckus.
Yeah, we are fucked if we go up against them and we don't get the drop on.
So those are the
Even
current
if we
bounties,
Yeah.
right? They're wanted posters for those 3 men.
a cannibal leader, a
Cannibal cult
bandit,
leader,
cannibal cult leader,
a brigand,
fucking
a robber,
Zem-
knight, right? And of course his henchman to the east, the bowmaster. The bowmaster, not just that, he's been hunting in the Lord's territory. So he's a poacher too, right?
Interesting.
So you got 3 major criminals in the area that have bounties on their heads.
I say we need money first, so that we can actually gear up against these bastards.
Yeah.
So Dren, do you wanna gamble?
Yeah, fucking might as well.
Fuck it, might as well, right?
There ain't shit that we could do without, we need more
Athletic.
people, more gear, so yeah.
There's no PCs. Karm dropped. Fucking what the hell is going on, man? Grant left the server.
Who cares about Grant? What the heck? That kid barely played.
Hey, he played more sessions than anyone.
He dropped out of like 90% of them.
Nah, he dropped out like 2 of them, I think. He stayed. He stayed all.
Maybe
of them.
when you were around, but I
Yeah.
run the games here, so like 90% of the games he joins, he's like dropping out.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, bro, you forget the referee fucking notes everything down.
Yeah, makes sense. Never mind.
I'm also
then.
at every game.
Cause
So.
yeah. Anyways, let's just gamble then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go to the game room this morning. There are some mostly older men, older gentlemen playing various games. You see some playing looks like bone dice, playing with some bone dice, cheap knuckles. Another group, they're playing checkers, looks like medieval checkers. Last group of them, there looks like they are playing some type of card game. You're not sure what game though. Are you interested in playing any of these 3 games?
I wanna play checkers.
Checkers? That's a 1v1 kind of game. There's
Yeah.
there's only one checkerboard and there's 3 people playing, but one is spectating, the other 2 are going against each other. So you want to wait your turn?
What about the bone dice? Is that a 1v1 too?
No, that's as many players as can fit on the table.
Oh. I mean, I don't know the rules for bone dice. I know checkers really fucking well though.
Right.
So maybe I'll play checkers.
I'll play
Just
bone
wait my
dice.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So naturally, we're not gonna actually play those games, but we're gonna roll some dice to see the probability of your character winning the game. So, the more intelligent your character is, the higher chance you've got at winning the game. Naturally.
Okay.
Right.
I'll
So
have Christopher playing
can-
my
can-
stave.
Okay.
Christopher
Oh wait.
and
Al-
Alfred
Alfred
have
has
spread out
that.
in the tavern, unless you guys order them to do otherwise. But Christopher's, do
No.
you want them
They
to
can
stay
just
with you,
enjoy themselves.
or do you guys want
They
to
can
make them?
enjoy themselves.
Okay. Christopher went toward the fire to rest his tired feet this morning. Alfred, he's just talking to some of the locals. He had a seat with a few of the younger chaps that he might know. Looks like he's familiar with a few faces this morning.
That's good.
Livius, on the other hand, you decide to have a seat with the men playing checkers. There are 3 men here. Let's see. Alright, so you have a seat and yeah, there are tokens to the table. Oh, come on. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Oh, the same as you. Let's get a different one. There we go. Alright, so you join them at the table playing checkers. These two are against each other. This guy's just spectating with you. And then, Dren, you want to go play bone dice or play dice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's add a few people playing this game. It's as many as we can fit on the table. I'm gonna roll to see how many people are playing today on a d20. There are 8 players at this table. This is the loudest crowd of gamers, at least.
They just want to
Damn.
5-lane in League of Legends.
Huh.
They're having a Call of Duty LAN match. Holy
try it.
fuck, everyone's there.
You try
Damn,
to
that's a
squeeze in.
small-ass table.
Try to squeeze in. They make room for you to join the next match. And pretty much, to play a game, you're gonna pull in some money, and they roll dice to see who's in still. Basically, if you roll the highest roll, you get to stay in to the pot. And of course, if you score the same as, maybe if you score 6, you get to make it to the next round. You can decide to split with whoever wins as well, or you guys can make another bet and put more money in, and the pool gets larger until you guys, of course, until someone wins. So this game is a little different, but you're gonna be better at this game. It's not just pure luck. There's some strategy to it. We'll say some bonus. Basically, they're playing liar's dice. There's some strategy to it, but as for the betting system, if you win, there could be potentially multiple winners, kind of. So they can
Okay.
maybe, or not exactly multiple winners, but they stay in a little longer, right? So they can
Mm-hmm.
choose to end the match early and cash in, but usually there's gonna be one winner. So anyway, though, actually, yeah, they'll just make it so there's only one winner. So you pull in. Right now, the bets are just 1 copper per person. So you are willing to bet a copper piece to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's roll the results. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Six.
You got a 6? Okay, you make it to the next
Mhm.
round. You're up against 3 others, or 2 others. Okay, roll again. What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 6. I got a 5.
Okay, actually, you never made it to the next round due to that lower intelligence. You were not smart,
What the fuck?
so it's not pure luck.
Damn.
So they managed to lie and cheat you. So therefore, you lost in the first round. You almost got. If you were a little smarter, you would have made a better move, but intelligence didn't help there.
The
See.
fucking 18 intelligence guy just left.
Fuck, bro.
We
Alright,
could have won
my
every
next roll-
single
copper piece.
game.
My next roll was a 5 too.
But yeah, if you won, you would make a profit of 8 coppers. Alright, so you got 19 coppers. Let's go see checkers. You decide you're gonna go up against this guy since he's been waiting. So you guys go up against each other. Checkers takes a while. maybe like a whole turn of play. So
Yeah,
a turn
sure.
is about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So let's see who wins. What's your intelligence?
No negative, no positive.
Alright, we'll just go higher. Wins the match, of course. Go ahead and roll a d6. Just do it like initiative rolls, but with intelligence. You scored a 3.
6.
You got a 6. Alright, you won. You guys bet 1 copper, so you earned 1 copper from that
Alright,
match.
damn. Big win. Big win.
Hmm.
Alright, I wanna again go again.
Alright, well, you'll try again in a moment. The dice table, they're playing again. Another round of liar's dice. Johnny,
Can I
are you
have-
playing again?
Can I have Christopher come and play for me? I'll tell him that he can use my coin to play because he has a 12 intelligence.
12 intelligence? There's no bonus. Still.
Oh,
But you can
Alright,
invite
I'll
him,
try
and that
again.
can increase your odds of your group at least winning.
yeah.
Okay. He has no money himself, I think, so you're gonna have to pay for him.
Yeah, I'll pay for him. So I'll roll
and
what,
he'll play.
2d6?
Yeah, roll 1 for you, and we'll roll 1 for him.
Okay. Me.
Yours has a -1 penalty. The highest that the NPCs rolled was 5.
He okay. He got a 5. Christopher got a 5. I got a 5.
Okay, you get -1, so 4. So you don't make it to the next round, but Christopher does, and he's up against 4 other opponents.
Well, with the 6 is a -1. That puts me at 5, right?
Was your roll was the first roll?
Yeah, my roll was the first roll. Christopher was the second roll.
Alright, good. So yeah, you can
And
stay in then.
Christopher had
So roll
the
twice again. You're up against 4 others.
Okay. This is for Dren. And then this is for Christopher.
Christopher wins.
Yeah, Christopher got 6. Okay. So Christopher makes a profit of 8, right? Not including you, because he lets you keep your own. But he keeps the other. He gives you yours back, and so therefore, he gives you. So he makes a profit of 7, right? He keeps that, but he gives your money back. And because you spared him a coin, he'll double what you paid him, so 1. So you get 1, and he gets 6. So he's at 25 now, and you're
You know
at.
what? Can I join him? Can I join them next turn?
It's a bigger pot, yeah. And you're at 31 then.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna roll morale, see if any of these guys want to drop out. They stay neutral. Okay.
Okay. Well, I wanna join in.
I think that guy does.
I wanna invite Alfred too. Fuck it. He's got 10 intelligence.
This guy leaves.
Well, fuck him.
Stays.
Loser.
This guy invites a friend. Let's see. So let's just say another person joins.
He just comes back. It's the same
Okay, I guess yeah, he
guy.
persuades him to come back and play again. This guy is able to get another person to join the game. One of the guys playing checkers joins. This pot becomes really
Oh,
big.
well, there's my checker guy.
Before you leave, the checkers guys invite you to do a higher bet on the game. So
What
they're
money do I
saying
actually have?
they'll match whatever you want to bet. They'll try to at
How
least.
much money do I?
So Livius, you have 4 copper pieces, and he'll match your bet if you want to play him again.
I'll bet 2.
You bet 2? Okay, so he'll bet 2 too. This guy has +1 bonus. Let's see. Alright,
Well, I'm fucked.
roll a d6.
Yeah.
Oh, you might have a
Roll.
chance.
Yeah.
You got 2 total.
Yeah, I got 2.
Alright, roll again. You guys are having almost a stalemate. He got a 1 again. So it's a 2.
1d6, please.
Oh, the game is still
That's
going.
Bro,
So 20 minutes later, roll again. He has a 6 total this time. So it went on for 20 minutes.
Yeah, never mind. I don't
Yeah,
think
4.
I can win
Alright.
this.
It was a close
Close.
match. Very close match. He
Fuck
took your
this
2
shit.
coppers. Alright,
Yeah, fuck
so
it.
Alfred, or not Alfred, no. Livius, you're down to 2 coppers left. Been gambling your money.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the dice.
Alright,
I'm gonna invite Alfred with me. Fuck
there's
it.
another bet going on, which is,
Actually-
aside from dice, another table, they're playing that card game. And pretty much that card game is, they're playing poker, pretty much. So, as people drop out or are kicked out of a match, of course they can raise the pool of money after every, of course, roll of dice. So, if you guys want, you can play that. Make potentially more money as well.
Poker, some fucker's gonna break the cards.
Alright, so you guys play
I don't
dice
tr- I
with
don't
these
trust
guys.
poker. Yeah.
So if you're better at playing dice than others, your intelligence will be added to your roll. So, go ahead and roll 1d6 to play dice again. It's 1 copper to play.
Fuck.
So Christopher can pay for himself now since he's got his own money.
Yeah.
You can roll for
This
him.
is-
Actually, he's an NPC. I'm supposed to be rolling for him. So
Okay. But here's
roll for
Trent.
yourself though.
Oh, fuck.
1, 2,
You
3,
roll
4,
a
5,
three.
6,
Roll
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 6,
There
7.
better be all of them fucking one. All of them better be fucking just one.
We're going up against 11 other opponents. Let's see, 6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
5
8,
more.
9, 10,
Four.
11. Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Alright, so what'd you guys get? Anyone got a 6?
Nah.
No.
Alright, the 6 guy wins the pool. And it
Did you
wasn't.
roll for Christopher?
Yeah, I did. If it was him, I'm not sure actually. I'm gonna roll separately for him.
Alright.
Okay, you got a 4. So no, it wasn't him.
Couldn't give him
Alright.
the win.
Someone else won that big ass pool of money, and you guys all lost 1
Yeah.
copper.
Alright.
One more copper left. How much copper
Yep.
you got?
Every
guys?
match is 10 minutes, so
I have a good amount. I have 30
time
something.
passes at the tavern, you guys make money
I-
or lose money.
Yeah, we'll make money. Fuck it.
Olivius, you're down to 1 copper.
Yeah.
You're on the
last
brink
copper.
of bankruptcy. Let's see.
We go broke. Well, I still got.
You wanna play
this
again,
is-
Olivius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambling all your coins
I'll
away.
borrow money from Trent.
Alright.
Bro, that minus fucking 1. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got a -1.
I got a 4.
I'm gonna do 10 and 1 for Christopher. So let's do 10 here. So 6,
That's
7, 8,
six.
9, 10. So this is all the other
Oh,
NPCs.
6, please.
3 of them got 6s. And let's see Christopher's.
Oh, those bitches.
Did you guys get a 6? Christopher got 5. He's out.
Oh, Christopher. No, well, Christopher has a +1, so he has 6.
Okay. Does he? No, he's 12,
So,
right? That's
yeah.
+0. 13 is +1.
Oh, it's +0?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
12 is +0.
I did that +1.
Oh
Alright.
shit.
Fucking Christopher, god damn you.
So you guys lose 1 copper each again. You want to keep
Alright.
going?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, before you keep going, I gotta do a morale check to see how all the players are willing to keep playing or not.
Sure.
Alright. So,
This might be the most
Christopher.
eventful thing. But I'm gonna just retire my character next game and roll up
He's
a
gonna be
mage.
broke. He's gonna be broke as fuck, bro.
I'm gonna roll a mage next game and just make him win every single game in fucking.
alright.
We could
so
have used the mage, man. We could have used the elf.
you guys play Liar's Dice
Although
again
elves are hated.
with all these people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a morale check for each character if they're gonna keep playing or not. If they roll high on morale, actually, they basically are gonna want to raise the bet, right? And everyone has a choice to either accept or deny. So if no, the only for here the Liar's Dice, if someone raises, everyone has to raise. If in order to play, if no one else raises,
shit is
then we don't
open.
raise. Naturally, we don't play. So everyone has to agree. But someone might be willing to raise, and then everyone else will roll to see if they're willing to raise too. Okay, so this guy, he wants to raise to 2. So he's going to a different pool if you guys want. He's gonna do raise to 2. Let's see. This guy's not playing anymore. This guy's gonna keep playing for 1. This guy's not playing.
He's fucked.
Alright, this guy's gonna raise for 2. And then Livius, you gotta choose. You wanna go for 2 or do you wanna stay at 1?
Let's stay at 1.
Okay, this guy's
I
staying
got
at
no
1.
money. All the fucking money that I'm gonna have is from
This guy's
that
not
now.
playing. Or, yeah, this guy's not playing. So these guys leave. This guy's raising. This guy's raising. We go to a
Well,
different.
there's no fucking pool anymore.
This guy. Oh, you guys get a pick. So, Dren, do you want to raise to 2, or do you want to stay at the 1 table?
Fuck. If I go to 2, my intelligence sucks ass.
You only can score
How many
max
are-
of 5.
I'll join you. I'll join you.
But you have no money,
I'll go to
Livius.
2.
So, unless someone else is paying for you. Alright, Dren, you want to stay at 1?
Ren, do you want to pay for my gambling addiction?
If I pay for yours and mine, I'm going broke too.
Hey,
I'll pay
hey,
for I'll pay for 1 match. I'll pay for 1 match. We'll do
I
1 match.
paid you for a fucking heavy shield and a fucking heavy helmet at one
True,
point.
true, true. We'll go 1 round of 2.
1 round of 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Y'all are risking it. Christopher, he has some moral morale. He's joining y'all. He's definitely joining y'all. He's getting greedy.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, he said I'm
bastard.
on fire, bro.
Yeah, he thinks he's on fire. Alright. Let's see who wins this one. Y'all, and then you're playing, Dren, you're paying for Livius, right? So you got a -2 right
Yeah.
now. 27, he's gonna go to 2. Okay, Livius, you have 2 coppers now. So you can play. Alright, the bets are on. Go ahead and roll the dice. I'm rolling
Fuck,
for
I
1, 2,
lost.
3.
God
4.
damn, bro.
Alright, the NPCs, the highest is 5, 2 5s. What did you guys get?
I got
4.
one.
Alright,
got
what'd you
one,
get?
I got a-
You got 1, 2? Alright. Let's see how
I got
Christopher did.
4.
Oh, you got 4? You're out. The 5s are the highest.
Yeah.
Christopher got 5. He's
Please.
in the next
Oh,
match.
good.
Okay, so
Good.
it's 20 minutes
Damn.
later. These 2 are the NPCs. 3 and 3. Christopher.
Christopher has to beat a fucking
5.
two,
He
bro.
got it.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
So he gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Profit. You guys lose 2.
Damn, this motherfucker is making bank, bro.
He is a happy retainer right now. This is a recreational activity, so they get happy doing this. Alright, Christopher gets 12 as profit. He's at 33, 35 coppers now.
Damn, this
How
motherfucker.
much?
Let's do morale.
Hey, bro, he's
He
a
is
35
happy.
copper.
He made more money than all of us combined.
11. Okay, this guy is raising the bet to 3. He wants to do a 3s. This guy's going back to 1s. 7. This guy is staying at 2s, if you guys are interested. This guy's going back to 1. Oh yeah, you guys pick for yourself now. He's going back to 1. Oh no, this guy's staying. This is Christopher.
I'm
Christopher's
picking
going back
back.
to 1.
Hey.
I wanna roll.
Let's go back to 1s, bro. Let's go back to 1s,
Alright, let's
bro.
go back to 1 then.
Alright, y'all wanna go back to 1? He's like, fuck you guys. He's gonna go back to 1 too. Everyone's going back to 1.
Christopher's the MVP.
That was a big win for Christopher. Alright, the 1s table. Let me see if if these guys want to join back, or I'm gonna see if there's any new patrons in the tavern that might join. 20 other patrons in the tavern.
Damn, fuck,
It's
bro.
lunchtime right now, so people are coming for lunch. Positive is yes, they're joining the match. Sorry, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2.
3,
All
4.
6s. 8 is positive, right?
And
Yeah,
that's the last round. Alright, only 2 people are joining.
5.
So 2 people decide they want to play with y'all.
Alright, sure.
Not
Dude
these
with an
guys.
axe, dude with a hammer.
Alright, you got some new players. The bet is 1 copper. Go ahead and roll the dice.
Alright. Please, bot, help. What the fuck?
Oh, are you paying for Livius again, by the way, Dren?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me drop you to 24, bring
Okay,
Livius
I
to
got
1.
4.
Fuck.
Alright,
This is
NPCs.
not.
3 of them have a 6. Did you guys get a 6?
That's not good.
No.
Nah.
Okay, let's see if
So
Christopher did.
basically, unless you get a 6, you.
Alright, Christopher is
you
out.
lose.
So, the match eventually ends, but the NPCs win, for sure. So, everyone lost 1 copper. Have you guys made any profit from this game?
I did.
Christopher did. Christopher
And then I
did.
lost.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're back at 23.
I don't care about profits, man. As long as I can live.
Alright, this guy's morale is normal.
Yeah. Well, can I get a job in this before we end?
You guys want to go work?
Then let's just
Yeah.
get a job at this point.
City guard? City guard?
Yeah.
There are
Well,
civilian
we can
jobs
be
you can
good.
do too.
Which one pays
can
better?
actually
like,
make
the
yourself
guard
useful.
job pay better?
Guard job is decent pay,
Or is
but
it the same fucking pay for whatever reason?
not everyone can enlist naturally. But you have a higher chance to your adventurers to get a guard job. Um,
I'm breaking out, I think.
Want to serve a watch?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear, bro?
Wait, Eakin, I have a question. I have 14 charisma, so maybe I could, like, help out with some trading jobs, maybe?
You want to go talk to the merchants and see if you can work for them for a day?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna work for him, like, yeah. Let's see if my charisma actually, like, has an effect on the fucking game world.
It usually does.
We just abandoned Alfred.
Alright. Alfred made. He was talking to his friends, I think. So,
He's chilling.
yeah.
Like, oh, I wanted to get him to Gugefsi so that he could meet his friends, basically, at this point. He
Or
can
I
do
think,
whatever
I
he
think it was
wants.
Christopher that had friends here, not Alfred. Alfred was just chilling.
Yeah,
Well, now
Christopher
he
from
has
Grigetsi.
Oh. Well, we could make it so that Alfred has a distant cousin in Gugefsi, can we not?
I mean, can't really just make it happen, but we can roll to see if it happens. Let's see.
Yeah, sure.
I'll say there's a 1 in 6 chance. Nope, no cousin was in
Bro.
the tavern.
We could say that Alfred's cousins with Christopher.
No,
Yeah.
they can't. You guys are different households. Alpha and random.
Damn. You see, but that's why they're cousins. They're cousins, different households.
Yeah.
They're not related. They're not related. They're
Alfred's
cousins.
father married into some other. Alfred's mother married into some house random, and
Yeah.
Christopher's mother married into House Alpha. They're
And they're
both.
cousins.
Perhaps, but none of your characters have married. You don't. You guys don't get to choose who marries who, except for your own character. So technically, you have no relations to the other house except adventuring work. So
should
until
have
you
retired
control
now.
one of your characters to marry one of Alpha's family members, or Alpha does that with one of his to yours, there's no actual, relations quite yet. You guys are merely professional workers or like professional friends, right? So if you want to make an alliance, you have to like marry his sister or something.
Alpha, pull up your
What's
sister.
I'll
up your
pull up mine, bro.
sister.
I'll pull up mine. You pull up yours.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Naturally, you're not quite the household leaders yet until you prove yourself worthy. Level 1 characters can't really be. You're household representatives for
It's
sure,
gonna
but you're
take
not the leader
years
of your
for us
house
to
yet.
Level up.
Not until you have an actual house. You guys don't actually even own a house, so
Damn.
You're homeless. And that means your
We're just
family are all
homeless
serfs.
out.
You guys are coming from serf families. So you're freemen, right? So, but your families, most of them are serfs, serving the land because you haven't bought a house for your family to actually be represented yet, or like to break out of serfdom, right? Or you don't own any land or property yet, so.
How much does a house cost? Is it like 150 gold or something?
But finders have the easiest time becoming landowners. Um,
Yeah.
the price of a home, it varies. There are really cheap houses available, so you can start right away, right? So
Yeah.
once you get your first big paycheck, you can finally make a name for
Yeah.
yourself, or actually put something on your family.
How do how do we
That's what
get
I'm
a
thinking.
how much does a house cost? How much does a house cost in the game?
The cheapest houses you might see, because it's all you can barter for the price. There's no like set price, but on average, like a decent house, to represent your family would cost around maybe 300 silvers.
300
Oh, fuck,
silver.
okay.
So 3,000 copper.
So about a level up, right? So
Yeah, makes sense. What about like the cheapest shit? Maybe like a hut.
and the idea is when you guys put money into experience as well, that's like going to your character's personal funds. So they get to spend on personal things, right? So your experience, of course, can reflect what your character owns, property-wise. So like, let's say you have 100 experience, right? Technically, that's about maybe 10 silvers worth of property right there. So, or not 10 silvers, 100 silvers worth of property. So, and of course the other 90% is just experience points, truly. So, or other things.
How much copper or how much silver do we need to increase a stat by one?
Um, to raise the score, it's around 50 silvers, almost a level up, half a level up, at least early game. So,
It's
Okay.
doable. It's doable if we keep like if we have like the early Sertanki run type deals.
but you're halfway to leveling up,
Yeah.
so you might as well level up, and then maybe do that in the
Yeah,
future.
that-
So,
Yeah. Because level up is like what? +1 to like 2 stats or something?
and more hit points.
Yeah, +1 to 2 stats and more hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, level up is significantly better compared to like
A stat increase,
Anyways.
which you might just die and never actually. Yeah, and you could get high scores from just creating a character. So scores are kind of cheap. Level ups are more like permanent, more beneficial.
They're
Yeah.
beefier.
Yeah,
How much XP is needed to level up a fighter?
200.
so that's 20,000 copper.
200, yeah, 20,000 copper pieces.
20,000 copper.
How
Yeah.
Actually,
much XP
Adventuring is literally
much XP?
gambling with your life, though. So,
How much XP does Dren have from the adventure where he came with the nun from Chertanki to Gorgetsi?
I'm not sure. Probably not a lot, though, if you're just escorting. So when you guys go on adventures, you're literally just playing gambling, but in real life for your characters, right? Like, literally
Yeah.
the encounter rolls are just basically losing, right? If you get an encounter, you lost the match, right? But there are ways to like counter
Uh-huh.
it. That intelligence, if you win the encounter, it's like you guys had a intelligence bonus, right? And that intelligence bonus managed to help you win that gamble, right? So naturally, it's
Okay.
more in your own hands a little bit, right? So. But you guys, this is, I guess, adventuring on the small scale. Adventuring overall is literally gambling. You're taking risk for rewards, right? The higher the risk, the higher the rewards. The higher the bet,
Yeah.
the higher the payout if you win at least. So, but you gotta know what games to play. Some games are worse than others. Like playing checkers, right? It's a long ass fucking game for like little profit. So it's high time and high risk maybe for like low profits. That's like civilian jobs. So
Not really. Checkers is pure strategy though.
yeah, I mean it depends on what you're
I've played
betting,
checkers
but.
before. I do
The,
play
the thing, what I'm saying is that there's only 2 players for checkers, right? That means the pool of money you can make is very small compared to like something with a lot of
Yeah.
members involved, right? A lot of chaos, such as playing liar's dice. More players,
There's higher
more
chances
profit.
to win, but bigger chances to like.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is the more risks that are involved, let's say every player is a risk, right? Of course, the more rewards. Liar's dice, there's way more risk because there's way more people that can maybe win, way more things that can go wrong, right? If they win, it went wrong. Civilian jobs, only one thing can go wrong. You just don't do your job. You maybe die on the job.
Yeah.
But adventuring, right? Dungeon delves, so many things can go wrong. And where there's so many things can go wrong, there can also so many things can go right too then. So ventures, dungeon delves, not just money, but killing monsters and finding magic items, which can help you find even more money and kill more monsters. So, of course, that's kind of just giving you guys some hindsight on the risk and reward idea for D&D, right? So you can learn a little bit from gambling, because D&D is literally gambling. So at least the risk
True.
and reward part. So anyway, you guys want to go find a job though?
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
unemployed at the moment, gambling your money away. Okay. Where do you guys want to work? What job you want to take?
I want to go apprentice under trader with my charisma. I'm a thief and I got charisma, so. this is
Okay, so
gonna
you
be
want to
fun.
visit the markets and look for a job?
Hmm.
You guys already have a profession, right? Which you can use your profession to do your job. Your profession is, of course, adventurer slash, your specialization or your class. Adventuring fighters usually go on, adventures, but on the role of fighter, which means they fight. So you guys already have a job technically and a profession. Literally, all Jordan has to go out there and do is go to a dangerous place and fight, and he should make profit. All you gotta do is go to a dangerous place, sneak around and steal the treasure, and you make profit. Is that simple. So even if you guys don't have a quest or anything, literally all you gotta do is go to a dangerous place such as a dungeon and do your job, which is fight monsters or steal treasure. Let's see. Now you don't have to do that. You can get a new job if you want. Of course you want to go work
Is
at
it
the
permanent?
markets.
Or can we just come back to adventure again?
I mean, some jobs are permanent. Most jobs are permanent, right? Like your employer expects to see you tomorrow morning, right? So they don't have to replace you. If you're working temporarily, of course, payment is a lot less than a worker that's willing to stay and be committed to their job, right? So volunteer work or, temporary work, part-time work, usually pays a lot less than a dedicated worker, actually. So if a merchant were to hire you as to stand at a stall and sell goods, you wouldn't make as much as someone who's there permanently, right? Working there every day,
Makes sense.
right? So imagine like a McDonald's worker makes $10. If you're working there part-time, you might make $5 an hour instead, since you're just there for the day, just trying it out like an intern or something.
Fair enough. I
Okay.
mean,
I'll join the city guard just for the day.
All right, you wanna go stand watch?
Yeah,
So
I'll go
your
pull a shift.
qualifications are a fighter, so most likely they'll hire you. Okay, Livius, you want to go to the markets and offer your services as a merchant or salesman?
what's Alfred doing?
You don't know. Alfred was thinking you guys were gonna go on an adventure, so he's confused
What?
because that's his
Well,
profession, right? Adventuring fighter, not what you guys are
He's
currently doing.
confused.
They're both
I love it.
confused. They thought we were gonna go on some dangerous expedition to kill monsters.
Yeah, and then die in the process.
Yeah,
they're really-
I'm gonna talk
that's what they're here
Christopher.
for.
I'm gonna talk Christopher. That I was thinking of his safety first. And the quests that were up on the board were extremely dangerous for us to do, just us four. So this week we're gonna have to bow on that, but I would like to have him come along with me on the when we get a bigger group.
All right, he's gonna quit then, I think. If you guys are gonna branch out and do other jobs, maybe they'll just form their own party, Alfred and Christopher. Alright.
They become gay lovers.
See how they react to you guys getting your new jobs. -1 penalty. Christopher reacts negatively and just quits.
Wait, I got a +1 on charisma.
Okay, a neutral roll. He quits anyway. They both quit. They're like, fuck this, let's go get a job somewhere else. Alright. So, the Lordlings, or the representatives, right, the Knights of House Random and House Alpha, I guess the Freemen, have not been very good employers They're
Hey, hey. The goal is if we lose, we die if we no, we lose if we die. No one's dead. So technically
no
we
one
didn't
won either,
lose.
so you technically didn't play. See, if you don't play, you can't win or lose, right?
Well,
So,
we did play. Christopher did win.
I
Didn't
mean,
he?
that was gambling. That was, I guess he did kind of win a little bit. So,
There you go.
all right, not exactly what he was
He-
expecting
he-
to do, but yeah, he did make a profit, so that did make him happy.
Put into
Wait,
DM, to
anyway.
put into perspective, Christopher made the same amount of money that the entire party made when we ambushed the goblins.
I'm
Damn,
sure
that's true.
That's not. It can't be exactly true because goblins have, usually 50 coppers per head for one goblin. If he killed one
Yeah.
goblin
Yeah,
himself,
but we had,
Divided.
but we had a big party. We had a big party, and it was
We
divided
had
between all of us.
37
We
copper
got-
a
exactly.
big
Yeah.
per
issue is
person.
making sure everyone does their part to earn their share. So if people don't do their job, they shouldn't really be getting paid, right? Otherwise, that kind of
Yeah.
cuts off from everyone else who actually worked. Imagine
Yeah,
working
but
at
I think
McDonald's
everybody
and you
got
got all
37.
yeah, these people standing by doing nothing, and everyone else like two people cooking and one person selling, and everyone else just sitting around. That's like painful for.
Everybody else sitting around as supervisors.
Oh god, they're like, this is the most important part of the job, supervising. You know, that's how it is in the military.
Yeah.
You got like two
You're a
little
manager.
junior marines.
You're
so
a manager.
Yeah.
You're a manager.
everyone a manager, and you two are workers. The only workers doing work, and they get paid the same as the managers, of course, who do nothing. Alright, it is what it is. But yeah. Let's go get you guys your normal
Which farm
jobs.
you joined, man?
So Livius, you go to the
Bro, hey.
markets.
Yeah.
At least we went on a little adventure, bro. We went to the church, and then we came to the tavern. We looked at the quest, and we
I don't
said,
think we
"Fuck it, let's
actually went to the
gamble."
temple. We were thinking about it. We never went.
We did. No, we didn't. That's the thing. We didn't.
Today?
We did. We just didn't go in. Yeah, we did. We just
Oh.
didn't go in, and we said, "Fuck it." We came to the tavern instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's an adventure.
Alright then, very well. So, Dren, you pay a visit to the one of the walls. You offer your services as a watchman. You tell them that you're only here to work for a day. Let's see how they react to this. -1. They're not in need of your services today. At least this wall.
Damn these bitches.
Each session is 1 week, right?
Typically, yeah. There's a week between each adventure.
So. Yeah, I wanna
Okay.
offer my
So, yeah,
services.
yes. I would have offered my services for the week. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a day per.
Alright, you
Between-
say you can work for the week. So that's 7 days. And a game week is 10 days, which is how I track the notes, but in the world, it's actually 7 days, of course. Let's
Okay.
see. Alright, he
Right.
says, maybe. We don't really need your services as a guard for a week, but we do have another job you could do for a week. Would you be willing to compromise?
What's the compromise?
Would you need someone to help clean the barracks?
Fuck it. I'll do it.
We'll feed and house you for the week if you're interested in, or need a place to stay and need food to eat. Your payment
Oh
will be
hell yeah.
Your payment will be 1 copper a day for your services.
Free room and
Alright,
board, and I'm getting paid. I'll do it.
1 copper a day.
Yeah.
Right.
I made some of the money back that I lost.
Yeah.
The job is not the normal cleaning you were expecting. It's difficult cleaning. That's why you're getting 1 copper a day for it. and
Oh,
food
they
and
have
board.
me scrubbing the toilets, bro.
Y'all have been scrubbing the toilets like they do in the military.
They send you into the armory
With
to
that
clean
toothbrush.
weapons and armor. Right. So
Oh, that's even worse.
you're literally scrubbing
Yeah.
the weapons and armor with cloth and water a little bit, mostly just cloth, and you're greasing them, oiling them, all that, sharpening. Or you're not really in charge of sharpening them, but you are in charge of cleaning them. So it's very exhausting work. They just pile up, or there's piles and piles and rows of armor and weapons that need to be maintained, right? So need maintenance done. So you're sent on that. The ability to do this job is 1 in 6 chance. Let's see. Yeah, 1 in 6 chance to get it done well. I think the only additional bonus is going to be from intelligence, or if you're if you're a part of that trade. In this case, you're a fighter, so that's part of your trade. So we'll give you a +2 bonus. So you're familiar with weapons and armor naturally as a fighter. So to do the job well, you've got a 3 in 6 chance. And to do it bad, it's just fail, right? If you fail, you basically half-ass the job. If you succeed, you complete the job, right? You get it done. So you have a 3 in 6 chance to complete the task within a day. At least do good job. Either bad work or good work, pretty much. You did good work in your first day.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So you worked hard, you got your task done, right? You cleaned a lot of, or you know, as much armor as you could for one day. And then of course, there were some chow breaks, there were some rest breaks, of course. Every hour you're allotted a 10-minute break as you clean this armor and all these weapons. You're gonna meet a few of your fellow cleaners. Let's see. It's gonna be 1d8.
Watch him roll a double. Watch him
There was
roll
a team of
magical
7 other
one
men
and they're just awesome.
who are also here cleaning armor and weapons. You're cleaning armor.
Imagine, bro, he rolled the one, it was just me.
This is the one guy
Yeah, yeah,
cleaning.
he's just one guy. Cleanly 50 fucking armor.
Alright, so here are your cleaning mates, a bunch of other veterans or militiamen, normal men. At least half of them are normal men, the other half are actual veterans. So about 4 civilians and 3 actual fighters like yourself. Maybe 1 thief actually. So alright, you guys work pretty hard together, cleaning all this armor and weapons. So basically, you complete your task for the day, you get paid at the end of the week, but you receive room and board, and then of course
That's good.
you receive food. So you eat the food that they provide, which is to each of their men, half your meal is basically porridge, and then a quarter of your meal is meat and protein, and then another quarter of your meal is fruits and vegetables. Of course, there's plenty of watered down ale, water, and milk to drink at the mess hall for the troops. You guys get to eat there. So the common mess hall. There's a final area for like the officers and such, but you eat with the common men or soldier. It's decent. It's actually better than what the homeless people eat. So naturally, these men need to eat well and have nutritious meals because they work harder, technically, or to some extent than anyone else. Any other civilian, even though those civilians might be working really hard too. So, but the soldiers need that strength. All right, you ate well today. You rested well. That was your first day of work. Let's go see what Livius is up to. Livius, you got a job at the markets. It's like half the day's already gone by. You go to the markets.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get a night shift. What kind of a merchant or stall do you want to work at?
Let's say because I'm a thief, I should have a knack for like treasure and stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess you have a knack for treasure to some extent, at least how to steal it. Magic users are good sellers naturally because they're so knowledgeable. Scholars. Thieves would make good huntsmen, good tradesmen, good foragers, good basically hands-on work for thieves, farmers, herders, sheep herders. Most magic users will be like, you know, jobs like thieves also can do merchant jobs as well. So just a different kind of merchant job. More like caravan work, like more hands-on work, whereas scholars or magic users are more like mental work,
Yeah,
right?
Let's go. What's the best option for me right now? Like a caravan job, maybe?
So but surely you can probably do sales. You can probably do sales because
Yeah.
you're pretty charismatic.
Yeah, I want to do sales for a
What
week.
stall do you want to work at though? Like what kind of trade?
Let's say.
Food
let's
is
say maybe,
easiest.
what,
Plenty of food stalls.
yeah, food.
get hired by.
What else is there?
There's anything you can imagine in the medieval village market, right? They have food, they have
Oh.
supplies, they have tool market, they have weapon market, armor. Naturally, you would have to experience the armor and weapons to sell that kind of stuff. So fighters or
What about
thieves might be
tools?
hired.
Thieves are good with tools, right?
Very good with tools.
Thieves are good with tools. I want to go for tools.
Extremely good, yeah. So you're good at tools, right, craftsman.
Yeah.
Alright, so thief, you go to a tool merchant, try to get a job as a
Yeah.
salesman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you approach one of these stalls, offer your services as a salesman.
I wanna.
Say, I want to help sell your wares.
Yeah.
Let's see what they gotta
I
say.
believe I can do a good job, and not much really. You know, my profession, my class allows me to have a good knack for tools, and you know, I believe I'm charismatic enough to where I can you know convince people to buy stuff at maybe a better rate than whatever's being sold right now.
Alright, you talk
So
with
I
Balgar
would
the
like-
merchant.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and
What's
him.
his name?
His name is Balgar. So he's selling.
Balgar.
You meet a guy selling tools in the market. His name is Balgar.
Okay.
So you offer just, or what do you want to say to him upon approaching? He's like, "Hello there. Any of these tools look
Hello there.
fascinating to you?"
I wanna say hello, sir. Yes, they do, but I'm here for a different reason, sir. If you wouldn't mind hearing me out for 5 minutes, I would. I'm an adventurer normally, but in my off time, when I'm not adventuring, I would like to have a job, and maybe because of my skill set that I have, I believe I could help you sell your tools at a decent rate. Hopefully.
Well, actually, I'm quite interested in hiring your services at the moment. But I am interested in selling your new tool. You look like you might need one.
I mean, I don't have the money for it right now.
How about this? If you bring me a customer, well, you get one copper piece per customer you get to buy something here. How's that?
Okay. I mean, yeah, that sounds interesting.
They have to buy something though. So
They have to
invite
buy
people to my
something.
stall.
Okay. You know what? I'll do that. Sure. If they
Alright,
buy
so you wanna
something,
go
I get one
advertise for him?
copper, right? Yeah, I want to be the advertiser for the week.
How do you want to advertise his stall?
Okay. I
We're
can
pretty
be
much
like
done.
copper,
Ekin, right? We're pretty much done. You're just doing the role for him for his work.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I head out?
You wanna stop playing?
Well, I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm
Oh,
tired
shit,
as
yeah.
fuck.
Alright, so you'll quit
Yeah.
your job. You quit after one day, so you actually didn't get paid.
Oh shit. I thought you rolled the whole week.
No, that was just one day.
Oh damn.
Alright.
Oh well.
Yeah. Fuck
It's
it.
okay.
Yeah. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, let's.
Good night.
Alright. I wanna set up like flyers and shit.
You don't have flyers though. Paper and
Can I
pen and
ask-
ink is expensive.
Can I ask him for some?
He doesn't own it. That's why
Oh. Well, I don't have any money. That's the issue.
well, he told you to advertise the stall. Whether you do it or not, it's up to you.
I will. How about this? I'ma just walk around towns, look at whatever people are doing, right? How about this? Walk around town, look at whatever people are doing, and if I see them like using a tool or like they're struggling with a tool, I'ma just like go, hey, you know, you could go to Balgar's store to get a new tool. He's got really good tools, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just do that like over and over again. Fuck it.
Where do you want to look in the town? Like the streets, the market, the homes, the farms?
Maybe the farms. The farms.
Alright, you go out to the farmland. You want to go to the north, south? Yeah, the north farm or the south farm?
Which one's bigger? Which one's got more people in it?
The south farm.
I'll go to the south farm.
Alright. You visit the south farmlands. You want to visit the farmsteads, the farms, the cropland.
Anywhere there's people in it.
You see some farmers working the fields right now. Looks like they're sowing Seeds.
Uh,
Want to talk to them?
I mean, they seem busy. Is there anyone that's like not busy?
Everyone's working. It's daytime, so.
Oh, never mind then. I don't know what I can do at this point.
I mean, if you ever forget, your role is thief, adventuring thief. That means you go on adventures and steal shit to get gold
I'm
and blood.
solo. That's the thing. I'm solo. That's. Huh. Well, actually, I want to ask something. How far away is Bromolo?
Maybe like 2-3 days away.
If I head out, just solo, fuck it.
You want to go to more
Uh,
peaceful lands? You mean more peaceful than Gogesi? You mean less work there to get done? Actually, there's
never
more
mind.
civilian work, but way less military work.
Not really. I don't know what I can do. I gotta start thinking. I say we just call it here. Fuck it.
All right,
There's
dropping
not
out.
much. There's no people around. Cause I wanted to do the adventure with the undead, right? Like the hook that you said. But the main guy, the mage, he dropped out, and well, Alpha's not in the best judgment right now. So
All right,
yeah,
it's all good. Have a good night. Thanks for trying.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one.